and they're off. Good speed from in between horses there is Mandatory, who's got early kick, and Charlie 5-0 up on the outside, and now Charlie 5-0 will assert is now a neck in front. At the rail, Norgay is going to join this front runner, and now Norgay is going to challenge for the lead as they get set to come out of the chute. It's going to be Charlie 5-0 with a neck in front. To the inside there is Norgay, they're 1-2. Mandatory took off the paces now in the three path in third. Then comes the gray, that's long term out in the center of the racetrack. In between horses comes Salto de Tigre. Towards the tail end of the field, Breadman is second to last, and the trailer, Achilles Heel. Pretty tightly bunched, though, as they work up the backstretch, and they're chasing Charlie 5-0. It's Charlie 5-0, and Mandatory is tugging, and here comes Mandatory up into second. At the rail still, that's Norgay in third. Off of them is going to be long term as they approach a half mile left to go. In between horses there is Salto de Tigre. Achilles Heel is trying to pick up a spot, and Breadman is at the back end of the field. They went 47.27 for that half-mile time. Charlie 5-0 is still in front, but Mandatory continues to loom up on the outside, and Mandatory is doing it on his own, is now taking the lead. It's Mandatory in front, just off of them. Here comes the run from long term, is going to be four wide as Salto de Tigre is in the three path. Breadman's making up a lot of ground as well, as now within four of the lead. They reach the top of the stretch. Mandatory kicks on. It's Mandatory in front, who's up by a clear length. Salto de Tigre, Manny Franco with every shot here in the center of the racetrack, and Salto de Tigre is making up ground. Mandatory is in front. Salto de Tigre now puts a nose in front. It's Salto de Tigre. Mandatory is trying to come back to the inside the final 16th. Salto de Tigre. Mandatory is game. Salto de Tigre. Mandatory. Salto de Tigre, and Mandatory in a photo. Mandatory did come back, made it close. It's a tight photo between Salto de Tigre and Mandatory. Further back was Breadman in long term. Final running time, 1 minute 39.50 seconds. It's a photo. Results of the finish: first the 5 Mandatory, second the 2 Salto de Tigre, third the 9 long term, fourth the 7 Breadman, 5297. Result unofficial. Please note stewards have posted the inquiry sign. A steward's inquiry taking a look at the running of today's fifth race. It involves your top 2 finishers. Taking a look at the stretch run. 5297. Unofficial steward's inquiry. Looking at race 5. In addition, we have a rider's objection here in today's fifth race. Rider aboard the